Hey everyone, hope you guys are having a good day today. I am having a relatively good day today myself. Another day, another dollar, folks. Another day, another dollar. Hello Soup, hello Gastiao, how's it going? Oh yeah. Another Warframe stream. Let's do this. We'll start off with our dailies. And then I kind of want to go into this, this survey that came out on the subreddit a while ago. Talking about Warframe updates, wanted to have a look at what the result of that particular survey was. A survey that I actually didn't participate in. See how the community is feeling about updates and all that jazz. And then we'll also have a look at the Eximus rework video that came out this morning. As well as the full dev workshop that they actually put out on that stuff as well. So very exciting to have a look at that. Again, I mean, it's not going to be like a blind react to the dev rework, the dev, what is it, the video workshop they called it, because I've already watched it, but yeah. And to think Sandwich and PB hasn't noticed not the NSFW chat? Yeah, I know, right? It's just sad that to this day they haven't actually realized that that's a thing. But then again, they probably won't. They'll probably never realize because they don't know, like, what you actually need to do in order to actually get into that particular chat, so yeah. And I've specifically never talked about it for that reason. Yeah, so that's gonna be today's stream. How's everyone's day been? How are you guys? How are your days been? Soup? Yes, yeah, how have both of your days been? What are we doing today? What if we could fit in an Eidolon Hunt? We might be able to fit in an Eidolon Hunt. I'm changing the title of the stream now. I'm gonna change the title of the stream. It seems like if I use the words Eidolon Hunt, I can probably get a pretty decent amount of people to show up. Did I miss 7 minutes of a Kategari stream? Yes, you did. How's it going, baby? How's it going? You are surprisingly early today. I am looking at this timer here, and I might actually try. I might actually give it a try. Obviously, we're not going to do like anything sweaty, too sweaty, but I might actually give it a try for a change. Still late though? Yeah, still late. So not as early as I would have hoped. But, you know, is better than not even showing up at all. Alright, if I'm going to actually do this, I better actually make sure that the stuff that I use is correct this time. So I don't want to use my drifter because I don't like my drifter. I really don't like the look of the drifters. Chat, how do you guys feel about it? Do you guys use... I should put up a poll. I'm going to put up a poll. Right now. Let me see. I'm gonna put up a poll. Started reading this legendary manga series called Berserk. Oh yeah? What's it about? Do you prefer your operator or your drifter? Operator. Drifter. What are you talking about? You need to haven't taken the time to do that annoying two-face, one-face thing, so my operator looks better. I feel like it doesn't take a whole lot of time, Gasty, how to actually make it happen. It just depends on your aesthetic, I guess. But obviously because it's about your aesthetic, like, you know, you kind of have, you do, I guess, need to spend a tiny bit of time on it. But it shouldn't take too long, I reckon, to actually sort it out. So now that I have 600 void damage as opposed to, what was it before? It was like so much less, right? Because before oh, hang on. Before I was using Virtuous Trojan, which basically meant that I was only doing 24. I was only doing, oh, my Google Nest is back in Brisbane. I packed it up. It's basically a conflict of man versus nature, but on steroids, as aka man struggling against his destiny. Yeah, I know. And his girlfriend gets raped. So yeah, instead of 24 void damage, it's now 600 void damage, and I think that's probably the way to go. I'll keep the energy color on there. I need to copy it. Yeah, sure. It's basically, we're basically looking at the Twilight, Guts got raped. No, I'm pretty sure. Did Guts ever get raped? I thought it was, what's her face? That got fucked 15 ways to Sunday. So Guts got raped as well? Oh, okay. Well, there we go. Yeah, Twilight set, Twilight palette, purple. And, saturated set gold. By the soldier dude. I see. Well, I never read the manga. I'm only vaguely aware of it by watching some of the later anime movie series. So none of the original stuff either. But I know what it is, and I'm like vaguely aware of the general story. So that's where I'm at. Okay, I'm gonna swap over to my Ivara. Okay, we're gonna use this look. Berserk is so good, it's physically impossible for it to have a good adaptation. No, not necessarily. From what I heard, the anime adaptation was actually pretty decent in the early days. When it was done in, like, what, 95, thereabouts? It was only in the later stages when it kind of fell off the map. When it kind of fell off a cliff, right? That's what I heard. Obviously, you know, I could be wrong. Hey, Tatsumi, how's it going? Chat, big question. Is it possible for Trinity to pulse like 300 energy? I want to say it is. But you need a ridiculous amount of power strength to do that, right? Yesterday I was doing a triathlon and I fell because my void rig ran out of energy. I forgot to put on Necromanc Rage. Aye. Ripperinos, my dude. Ripperinos. Okay, let me bring on Trinity for a brief moment. Let me have a look. So, Trinity's base energy vampire gives you 34.7. Sorry, 25, right? So I don't think you can pulse 300 energy. I don't think you can pulse 300 energy. For the... Because I think since base energy regen is like... It is 25. You'd somehow need more than 1000% energy, power strength. So obviously, like, the second thing there says energy per pulse, and that's 25. Base. So in order to get 300 energy per pulse, you'd somehow need like more than 1,000% power strength, and I have no idea how you're able to achieve that. But a pulse, I gotta double check this. Even running, I pulse 187 energy. Cephaloamara, how does that happen? Can you show me your build that you're running? Because I feel like there must be a mechanic that I'm missing then. Per pulse. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Like per pulse. That sounds impossible. 25 base. You even to hit 187, as you just said, you would effectively need like 900% power strength, no? Which is pretty wild. You need like 900% power. No, sorry, that's not true. Oh wait, it's 25, not 20. What am I doing? My math is a little bit all over the place. You need like 600 odd kill. Oh no. Oh, that might be it. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I pulse 35 energy. Yeah. Right, yeah. And if you straight up kill the dude instantly, then you get the mega pulse that gives you the total energy, which could end up being like 350 something. Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. Okay, that's the idea. Yeah, because I was thinking like per pulse. That's ridiculous. Like, there's no shot that you could do 350 something per pulse. Grendel? No, not right now. Maybe a little bit later. Like after this first one, I'll play Grendel. Okay, but not this first one. Oh, I'm gonna start off with my Steel Path dailies if anyone wants to join in. Poor guy just got scammed. What the hell did I just say, PB? Listen. And you know what? The second one is a freaking interception, so, you know, he's about to get his money's worth, or his ducky's worth. Yeah, commies. Yeah, if anyone wants to join me for Steel Path dailies right now, now's the time. /W Kategari, or, well, /join Kategari or /W Kategari. Either works. Soup's too lazy. Why? Get your ass out of your chair and log in. And then get your ass back into your chair and roll your chair over to your damn table with your computer. It's a lazy Friday? It's not even Friday. It's Thursday, you schmuck. So, up and Adams, bro. It's time to work. It's fine. Do you do sorties? I haven't done sorties in a very long time. I think the only time I do sorties is if there's a night wave that asks me to do sorties. Every day is a Friday if I say it is. Every day is a Friday if you happen to not be working. Or rather, every night becomes a Friday night if you're not employed. Think about it. Every day is a Saturday if you're not employed, and every night is a Friday night if you happen to also not be employed. So, you know, don't bother getting a job, kids. Working is a scam. You put all of that time and effort into working, and then what happens? The government just steals like half your paycheck. A little bit less than half your paycheck. And what do they do with half your paycheck? Oh, you know, they buy some bombs. They kill a bunch of people in another country. You know, the usual. So yeah, don't bother working, folks. It's all a giant scam. This world we live in is just a huge ass Ponzi scheme. if I haven't really found the way to use Nagantaka. I can't pronounce this name. Nagantaka. Oh, bloody hell. Nagantaka. It's almost like I'm sounding racist. Whatever. This weapon. I don't know if I found the right way to use this weapon yet, or if this weapon is actually not as strong as I was hoping it to be. You know, it's that kind of weird thing where it's like, part of me wants to say, this weapon feels a bit weird to use. But then at the same time, I'm like, wait, hold on, maybe it's not weird to use. Maybe I just am not using it properly. Nagantaka. I'll pronounce it in Japanese. How about that? But yeah. Like, I know some people are like, oh no, I just use the burst fire, that's it. But I feel like surely the single, well, I don't really care for the single shot, but I feel like surely the single shot has to be the right way, yeah? Yeah, Nagantanka. I keep saying Nagantanka. I keep adding an extra N in there. It's very annoying. Oh!
The key.
How about you read it properly, you schmuck? That's what I'm doing, bro.
You got the key. Now get back to the portal.
How about you show up to the stream on time, you schmuck? Don't overdose on the hub with the foreigners, mate. That's what I'm doing, bro. You were 7 minutes late. As Soup said. Still late. You can play that game. What do you mean? I am never late to the stream. A Kategari stream is never late and never early. It arrives precisely at the time it needs to be. So don't even at me with that kind of trash garbage, bro. Yeah, no, yeah, exactly. Exactly. I arrive, I and this stream show up at exactly the time that it needs to arrive. Because that is how that works, folks. I'm like a wizard. Where is this schmuck? Where is he? Dead. I'm in America. What do you expect? Not a whole lot.
Your will was greater. This is good.
Ah. I'ma guess your weight. Okay. You're about to either massively insult me or massively compliment me somehow. Let's hear it. Not let's hear it. Let's see it. Let's see it, dude. Let's see it. While we wait for PB to actually guess my weight, and Soup saying no need to guess. Okay. I don't think I've ever said what my weight actually is, but okay, feel free to guess. Kate was once on my 600-pound life. Yeah. Behind the camera. In the editing room, sure. So, meanwhile, thousands of miles away, Did you know that Angry Joe is currently getting one of his videos just constantly and consistently blocked by CBS? So for those who don't know, he did a what was it? He did a review of the Halo TV show, right? And he didn't particularly like what was it? Episode 4? So apparently what's been going on is that CBS, the folks who are, you know, running the show, they're just constantly and consistently blocking him. They're just constantly consistently blocking him. Blocking that video. They're constantly consistently copyright claiming that video. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I feel like you know a TV show, or at least an episode of a TV show, is craptastic beyond belief when the folks who are making the TV show are desperately attempting to block a video that reviews and discusses what is making the show not so good. It's like they don't understand the Streisand effect. The more they keep blocking it, the worse the show evidently is. That's just how that works. And I'm surprised that, like, in this day and age, they still don't understand such a basic concept. God damn it. With my profound research data of finding out that you are near my height and only short and only a short of approximately a solid 1 inch, and from the limited observations of full body shots, which I can safely assume you're near my weight, which is approximately 60 kilograms. Okay, so Soup is guessing somewhere between 70 and 80. PB is guessing 60. Would anyone else like to have a crack? I don't know kilograms. I was never taught this. Okay. Okay, use pounds. KSD, try and guess my weight in pounds. How about that? And then we'll do a conversion and see if you end up getting closer. Okay, it's like 160 centimeters. Am I? I don't know pounds. Well, then what unit of measurement do you normally use for weight? Chickens? Cows? Ducks? Geese? I promise you I think I weigh about half a cow. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know how much cows weigh. Kilograms. kg is kilograms, bro. What do you... Wait, what? Wait, what's going on here? KSD, how? Are you... Huh? kg is kilograms, yeah. Were you taught kilograms? So you reckon I'm 154 pounds? Okay, I think that's around about the 70, 75-ish mark, I think. Am I even remotely correct? I don't know. I don't know pounds. Let me add another bit of information from the same full body shots. Okay, for what I believe, he seems to have the same frame with me, except I'm slightly superior. Slightly superior? Yeah, I guess you have a thicker skull. I guess your skull is slightly denser. And you probably have slightly larger man boobs, I guess. I don't know. Ooh. Unclear what you mean by superior frame. That's not a... I don't know. I don't think I've heard anyone say that ever. Yeah, PB's apparently built like me. Allegedly. You could take over his channel and nobody would notice. No, I think people would notice. Because I'd actually start getting subscribers. Folks, trust me on this one. I have no ass. Okay? There are a variety of adjectives that one can use to describe me on a purely aesthetic level. Thick is definitely not one of them. That I can outright guarantee. Alright.
You have learned here.
Oh, that was a defense. I thought I was going to do an interception. Never mind. Why, Super, you taller? What, Super, you taller? What are you, like 1.8? So do you have tall poppy syndrome or something? We're still waiting for your clarification on weight. I've already proposed a research conclusion for what are we waiting for? Oh, is that all of the guesses? Okay, well, I mean... You're all wrong, but not by a lot. You're all wrong, but not by a lot. Now, the hilarious thing is you've actually surrounded the answer. My actual weight as of a week ago. I haven't checked since. But my actual weight as of a week ago is 65 kilos. Slightly under 65, but yeah, 65. If I was 100, I would be a lot rounder. Super big doubt. Why? What makes you doubt that? Do I look like I'm more than that? Translated, I don't know kilos. Oh yeah, one sec.
These are worthy foes. Underestimate them.
143. Mara, 143. $65 kilos is average man weight? Yeah, exactly. Kate is a fully grown adult nearing his prime or is in his prime. Fully grown is a bit of a strong word there, PB. I may be fully grown mentally, but sometimes I wonder if I'm fully grown physically. I mean, like when I was in your mom, I was fully grown. Yeah, that's for sure. But aside from that, you know, aside from that. Anyway, so yeah, like I am Yeah, I have no issue with my weight whatsoever. There was a time, actually. Kate's got no ass, so he ain't fully grown yet. Yeah, I'm not caked up even remotely. If anyone ever says, hey, Kate, can I see your ass? I'll be like, okay, first off, no. Secondly, that's very strange. Thirdly, why? I have, like, no ass. I know this for a fact. Because I know what my body looks like, and I have to deal with it every damn day. Well, I don't mind my body. It's this. This right here? Yeah, not entirely sure what the dealio is. Can I see your balls? Get, like... Dude, if you get, like, two rather aged mandarins, and you put them next to each other... You get two rather aged mandarins and you put them next to each other, you've basically seen everyone's balls. Okay? You've basically seen everyone's balls. You've only seen it through a mirror. How would you know how it looks like? You've only seen it through a mirror? Yeah, and it's not like I'm using a magic mirror or anything. I know what it looks like, mate. I make sure to know what my body looks like. So that should something strange happen, I could at least have a frame of reference as to what it should be. Allegedly, what it should be. And then I can make a determination as to whether something is actually up or whether it's just my ass growing. It's like, I would recommend. Check yourself. Check yourself and also check yourself out. It's your body, you're living in it, you might as well know exactly what it looks like. You know? In every which way possible. Do you even lift? I don't. Bet you never heard that before. Whenever you ask people, bro, do you even lift? I don't. And you unironically don't consider eating healthy? No, I still eat relatively healthy. Like, I'm not eating a freaking Big Mac every day. You know? Like, I'm not eating I'm not eating like a McDonald's hamburger every day. Like every day for breakfast, lunch, and tea. You know? I'm still eating like an assortment of vegetables, some meat, on occasion some fruit. You know? I don't have the what's the word I'm looking for? I don't have the diet of essentially rocket fuel. But I'm not going to tell you I eat, like, Soylent Greens and all that random crap. No, sack that. On occasion, some pineapple pizzas? No, on occasion, I murder people who eat pineapple pizzas. Why can't I have a second dream and find out that someone else is controlling a hollow frame instead? Are you talking about IRL second dream? What's to say that we're not actually living a second dream right now, IRL? You don't know. For all we know, we could actually be having an operator that is controlling our every movement, thought, and emotion. And for a lot of us, y'all included, the operator is just doing such a piss poor job of making decent, what's the word? Decent choices and decent decisions that we're stuck with, like, whatever the hell this is. What the hell is this? Got him. Sometimes the pineapple is nasty because it gets warm. Yep. That wasn't specifically the reason why, but yeah. Is this why people get rid of Blood Altar on a Garuda? Because you can't use Blood Altar when someone's got, like, enemies in crowd control? Is that the reason why people don't use Blood Altar on Garuda? Like, and yet unironically will, like, swear up and down that you should use Blood Altar on Inaros of all people? Is that the reason? Would you rather be broke and depressed or rich and depressed? What? The hell kind of a question is that? This is the difference. This is the calculus that you're basically asking me to make. Would I rather be depressed and unable to afford therapy? Or would I rather be depressed and be able to afford therapy? What kind of a question is that? That and the healing slows down when you reach max HP? Okay. I mean, like, that's not really an issue, though, because, like, when you're at max HP, you don't really die. Or at least you shouldn't be dying. Well, I guess in super duper high levels, there's... But, like, at that point, like, any and all healing is just not going to be good enough. Hey, Blue 911, how's it going? But yeah, PB, to answer your question, I mean, it's such a straightforward question. Of course I'd be rich and depressed. Over being poor and depressed. Because at least when you're rich and depressed, you can then use your money to try and to maybe look for ways to, I don't know, sort yourself out. Healing is energy for Garuda, so it's fine. Yeah, that too. Yeah, but like when you remove something like Blood Altar from Garuda, you do end up losing a healing source, so which is what Garuda kind of really needs. Because like unless you're gonna be using like a friggin' unless you're gonna be relying on a crewman to heal you, which I mean I guess you could do that. It's a bit unorthodox if you ask me. That's coming from me as well. I'm all about the unorthodox methods. But like it's so unorthodox that even I'm looking at it like, I feel like you're kind of just spiting your face for no reason. It seems unnecessary. I'm doing alright, Blue 911, thanks for asking. So yeah, Angels of Zaraman, unless it's delayed, which it's possible, but it doesn't seem like he's been delaying anything lately. Yeah, Angels of Zaraman is coming next Thursday, Sydney time, I think. Usually, like I know it says like due next Wednesday, right? But that's next Wednesday Canada time, which tends to end up being next Thursday my time. So that's what I'm expecting it to be. It's gonna come out on a Thursday. Okay, would you rather watch a full 12-episode series of boring meh animation vanilla hentai, or 2 Hero Academia levels of animation hardcore kako mode NTR hentai? Well, considering I don't really care for Hero Academia at all. I mean, like, that's... The second one just sounds triply bad. I have seen some clips of My Hero Academia and I keep cringing every time. I mean, I'm sure I'm not talking about the anime, but the animation budget. Well, that's what I mean. I don't really see the animated... The clips I've seen of My Hero I'm not really seeing the animation budget. When I think of an anime that has action scenes that are literally the studio flaunting its unending wealth, I think Dragon Maid. I think Demon Slayer. You know, when I think of an anime that is not using action scenes to flaunt its unlimited wealth, to flaunt its unlimited budget, I'm thinking Your Name, Kimi no Na wa. You know, Kimi no Na wa, not a silent voice, not necessarily a silent voice. Kimi no Na wa, the one that came after that one. Oh god, I can't remember what the name is. Chat, what's the one that came after that one? What's that anime film that came after Your Name that sort of vaguely has those two characters in it? Oh no. It definitely has the guy character in it, but it just sort of vaguely has the girl in it as well. Oh, what's it called? Oh, we gotta watch those again for movie night. They're such great films. I love both of them, but I can't remember. I cannot for the life of me remember the second one. Garden of Words? No, not Garden of Words. It's like the sort of unofficial sequel to it.
Is that a pun?
Weathering with You. Yeah. So when I think of non-action, not necessarily action anime that seems to have an unlimited budget. Yeah, I think of like Kimi no Na wa, Weathering with You, possibly A Silent Voice. But yeah, those are the kinds of films that I think of when I think of like animation budget. Yeah. My Hero? Nah. Now, if you were telling me, oh, would I watch two hentais that were super NTR, but they had unlimited budget to the point where it basically looked like pixel perfect renditions of places, and everything was like damn near accurate as before we start turning it into anime. Yeah, I would. Because you know what? I appreciate that. There is nothing that I appreciate more than things looking beautifully accurate. You know? Art often is a celebration of the ludicrously abstract. And I appreciate the ludicrously abstract sometimes. But I personally am much more appreciative of the beautifully accurate representations of things. But Kate, virgin self-insert incels would try to cancel you? Let them! They're incels. They're already canceling themselves by default. You know? They're already canceling themselves by default by not hanging around, you know, ladies. They're not hanging around women. They're not hanging around girls. They're basically canceling themselves. So if they want to also try and cancel me, let them. Their entire existence is a self-cancellation. Vazarid Dash, Operator Arcane. Which one? Life Strike, Healing Return, Health Orb from Cats. Oh, okay. Like a singularity. Yeah, pretty much. It's the snake that eats themselves. Desperately, so angry they don't realize they're actually destroying themselves. But hey, what can you do, huh? Is this, ooh, okay, hold up. Let me, swap over to, Fireworks Mag, because, I do have that 75% efficiency on Mag, which kind of makes Dispensary Mag completely unnecessary this week. Ironically enough, I kind of read the 75% efficiency, invigoration from the helmet on Mag sometimes, because then I kind of have to go and use like something else. Okay, would you rather have a dog or a cat? Preferably neither, so I don't have to deal with them every morning. Probably a cat though. I think cats generally able to take care of themselves a lot better. Dogs. When I was at my aunt and uncle's place in America, in New York, they had a bunch of cats. Some of those cats would sleep with you. And some of those cats would lick you behind the ear. And it turns out that licking someone behind the ear is a great way to turn them on. So it got really awkward when a cat just, you use Vigoration Swap for the holster speed? Personally, no, I don't think I've ever used Vigoration Swap in a while. I certainly would use Vigoration Swap for the damage. Sorry, Vigorous Swap for the damage. Did I say Vigoration Swap? What the hell am I saying? But generally speaking, I generally look at it for the damage. I don't really think about it for the holstering speed. Anyway, yeah, it gets rather awkward when, the premise of, a cat licking you behind the ear suddenly turns you on. Yeah, that's, to say it's a feels weird moment is a bit of an understatement. Let's just say that. Alrighty. Alright, crewman. You got that covered. Looks like my crewman is still holding up. He does have a healing aspect on her, so that's helpful. Okay, when will there be a Warframe bow tier list? I guess if you really need one, you can do one at some point. Alright. Probably should have brought Limbo, I guess. That would have really trivialized this, but let's not. C? What the hell is... Okay, not gonna bother with C. Ah! Or do you want to wait like at least 5 years until the bow arsenal has been expanded? Well, I mean, that's definitely like one of the things about doing a bow tier list. A, there's not that many bows, and B, I mean, it's pretty straightforward. It's like Natoro, Kuva Brava, Probiscus, Sodos, and then the rest of them, Paris Prime, obviously, and then the rest of them are kind of just around the same area. But even then, like, Paris Prime is only really good on my hands. Oh, damn it, what happened to D? Did my crewman die? crap, did my crewman die? Shit.
Tower online. We have lost control of the tower. We have lost control of the tower.
The hell?
Tower online. The enemy has captured a tower. Tower captured.
Okay. What the? Who's left? Oh, come on. Come on. Oh, come on! Did I just simply get too greedy with the thing? Managed to get it with 1% left, chat. And I just got too greedy and tried to hold 4. But at the same time, I kind of wanted to just get this over and done with. Oy. Torment? Uh-oh. My crewman available? In 2 minutes? Bloody hell. Alright. Let's summon an army. Hold your position. Okay, you 3 follow me. Or you 2 follow me. Wait, who the hell did I tell to follow hold position then? go this way. Do I have any other deployable boys here? Oh.
Tower online.
Nah, not really. Wow, is the Spectre just tanking the damage? What's going on here? Alright, it's my crewman. 30 seconds! Come on! Okay, we're all good. Hey, Samaris. How's it going? Who no Wukong or Equinox? What do you mean, who no Wukong or Equinox? Go pick it up a mag main, bro. Oh, God.
Use this. Oh, that's better.
Okay, C's under siege.
Tower lost. This tower is ours now. Fine. I'll use these blasphemous medicines now and repent later.
Why no Wukong? I don't really use Wukong. Wait, why's my holster speed so fast? A. This is A. B.
Tower lost.
Look at this guy to follow me.
Tower captured. Beginning stream.
Hold position. Okay. Hey, Kate, what's your 5 least favorite warframes? 5 least favorite? Probably Inaros, number 1, for obvious reasons. I don't know, I feel like Excalibur is probably my number 2 least favorite warframe. I don't really, not that he's bad or anything, I just, like, just don't care at all about him. Let me see, number 3, I don't even know what number 3. Number 3. Oh, I don't know. I swapped from my Twitch because my YouTube account to my YouTube account because my messages weren't going through. Oh, for real? Oh, okay, that's weird. I tried to get an unusual new local crewman like yours for the voice lines, but for me, her voice lines are deep. Oh, rip. I guess Vault would have to be my I guess Vault would be another one of my least favorite warframes. Not necessarily because he's bad or anything, I just don't care. I mean, let me have a look at all my Warframes. I can't say that Baruch is one of my least favorite Warframes, because every time I look at him, I just want to use someone else, though. So it's not necessarily that he's just my least favorite, he's just like... It's just someone that I just keep... Every time I look at him, I just want to use someone else. Oh, Loki. Loki would be in there somewhere. As one of my top 5 least favorite Warframes. And, probably Zaku. Probably Zaku. Zaku mainly because the lost abilities make no sense to me. The naming convention of the naming of the lost abilities is so confusing to me that like I don't think I can ever like confidently do a Zaku guide because I will just get too confused as soon as I start talking about the lost. It's like, okay, let's talk about the lost abilities. Accuse makes people fight with you. I don't know why. It's called Accuse. Gaze is not the I-beam, it's the thing that strips armor. I don't know why it's the thing that strips armor, but apparently Gaze is not the thing that does the I-beam. Deny is the I-beam. Why? Why is Deny the I-beam? It's that they never changed that, and to this day I still find that to be just the most confusing ability in the game. Because it's 3 different abilities in one, except each one of those abilities has the wrong name. Somehow D have managed to make a Warframe that has abilities that have the wrong name. Now maybe that's just part of the aesthetic, the idea that this Warframe is just completely broken to begin with. But like... but like, I'm sorry, this broken-ass Warframe is the most confusing Warframe in the game. And he would definitely... I feel like he would have to be in my top 5 least favorite Warframes. Absolutely. I get him mixed up all the time. How do you get mixed up? I know! Look at the icons. Dude, the icons don't help, do they? The icons don't help either. Let me look at these icons again, because they're completely scuffed as well, right? Okay, Zaku. Oh, I can't even see the icons, lol. I gotta read up what they do each time on the abilities page. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Like, I don't know. I hate, it's not that I, like, Zada's Whisper, Grasp of Loke, Vast on Time. Yeah, these are great abilities. I like these abilities a lot. Especially Grasp of Loke. I think Grasp of Loke is super duper cool. But the Lost, holy hell, man. I despise the Lost so much. And yet I don't want to remove it because it's such a useful ability. Well, specifically Deny and Accuse. Gaze. No, sorry. Specifically Gaze and Accuse. Oh, I did it again. Specifically Gaze and Accuse I find to be particularly useful. Deny, on the other hand, I don't know about that one. But yeah. Can't say I'm a fan of Zata. Can't say I'm a fan of Zaku like at all. Like at all. Not in the slightest. Probably know the icons because I use the Relentless Lost. The Relentless Lost. That's an augment, right? Do I have that augment? Oh, that's the one where like you swap between the 3. And like each time you swap between to the next one, it's somehow you get more power strength on it. But then when you use one that you've already used, it resets, right? What's the appeal of Relentless Lost anyway? I think it's just the idea of the extra power strength, and then I think that helps with you know what? Hell do I know? You do so much less damage with your guns? Do you? Dude, I don't know anymore. Zaku is a Warframe that I don't think about, like, even nearly often enough to be having any, like, discussion on him whatsoever. I don't think of this Warframe like at all. Mainly because the loss just pisses me off. It's such a confusing ass ability. Inaros. Okay, so let's just go through that list. Inaros because, I mean, I've said this 1,000 times. This dude has no abilities and he's the most boring Warframe in the game and he needs a rework. Excalibur mainly because he's a starter Warframe, but I find him to be super boring as a starter Warframe. I mean, if I was a Genji main in Overwatch, I'd probably find Excalibur super cool. But I'm not. So I don't. Loki because I think he's ludicrously weak. Everyone says like, oh yeah, but he's got invisibility, Okay. That's it though, isn't it? And when that's it, I kind of feel like you're better off using like... You're better off having fun with a lot of other Warframes. I mean, yeah, I guess if your name is Triboros, and you're somehow still finding appeal from Loki, cool, good for you, man. But, like, me personally, I don't give a crap. I don't give a crap. Every time I use Loki, I'm bored. I don't know how Loki mains even exist to this day. I'm just bored. They're like the D-Luke mains. Loki was like the hot stuff like many years ago. And then his popularity fell off a cliff. But I was never a fan of him in the first place, so you know, it's that kind of deal. Once you get power strength from the augment, switch from... Whoa! Nearly got hit by that one. Yeah, so that's Loki, right? Who else did I mention? Yeah, Zaku because I despise the Lost, if anything. And that makes, I think that makes 3. Oh, sorry, that makes 4. Who did I say was my number 5? Chat, does anyone remember? Who did I say was number 5? Zaku? No, I just mentioned Zaku. Yeah, like, Inaros... I can't even remember anymore. Inaros, Excalibur, Loki, Zaku, that makes 4. And I can't remember my 5th one. Not necessarily in that order. Vault. Maybe Vault is not my top 5 though. Least favorite Warframes. Because I do... Because it's like, I never use him. But I don't necessarily dislike him, like, at the level of Zaku. I'll have to think about it, because I don't think Volt is necessarily my top 5. Not necessarily, like, number 5 or anything. Ah, god damn it, I can't believe I screwed that up. Did a forward roll for no reason, that was dumb. Volt is your least favorite Warframe? No. Inaris is my least favorite Warframe. We're looking at my top 5 least favorite Warframes. Okay, replace the Lost with Spectra Siphon? No, I didn't. Did I? I don't think so. When I can't believe I screwed up that Spy Vault. Too busy yapping away. No. I replaced Zada's Whisper with Spectra Siphon. Pretty sure that's what I did. It would seem pretty nuts for me to replace an armor stripping ability with Spectra Siphon. I mean, yeah, I love energy, but like... Replacing an armor strip ability with Spectra Siphon? That seems a bit unnecessary. What other warframes do I not like? I guess if you look at my if you look at my tier list, my totally official tier list of 2022, who are like the 5 warframes that I rated the least? Who are rated the lowest? Wukong? No, I don't mind Wukong. Definitely not in my top 5 least favorite, that's for sure. Because I don't mind him. I don't actively use him, but I don't mind him. Sometimes I do use him, in fact, and he's actually pretty fun sometimes. Sometimes. Who did I rate lowest? The 5 warframes that I rated the lowest in my tier list. Because I know Inaris has his own, like, tier, obviously. That I remember. But, like... Hey, Lore Gamer, how's it going?
The importance of clever.
Who else did I put super low on my tier list? Also interesting that like all of the female warframes are not in my top 5 least favorite. That might be a sign. Maybe D is good at making. Maybe when it comes to like a lot of the female warframes. I've just been informed by Twitch that you are streaming. Oh, thanks Twitch. Late to the party as usual. Let me have a look. Kategari tier list. Alright, let's have a look at let's have a look at the official tier list and see who I put at the very bottom. Alright, final thoughts and outro. Okay, here we go. Chroma. Huh. Oh, Frost. Yeah, sorry, Frost. Yeah. Yep, and yep, definitely one of my least favorite warframes in the game. Yeah, Frost, 100%. Instead of Vault, I would definitely say Frost. Every time I think about Frost, I'm like, I don't want to. Like, I just don't. I'm sorry. To the Frost mains out there, I'm sorry. But every time I look at Frost, I'm like, I don't. Even with the Blizzard Strayer augment for Frost, I still don't. I just still don't. Oh, crap. One sec, guys, I'm bringing back the music. It's big soz. Why is he... There we go. One sec, guys. Okay. Imagine you get copy strike by that Kategari dude. Dude. I wouldn't mess around with that Kategari guy. He takes copyright to a whole new level. You think whole new level. You think CBS constantly copy striking Angry Joe is a meme? Get ready for when you get copy striked by Kategari. You don't want to mess with that guy, okay? He's crazy. How am I? I'm doing alright, thanks for asking. How are you, Lore Gamer? How are you? Okay, chat, do we want to have a look at the survey or do we want to have a look at the XMI dev stream? Sorry, not dev stream. Do we want to have a look at the survey about Warframe updates that was done on the subreddit a couple of days ago or maybe last week? Or do we want to have a look at the XMI video dev workshop first? Which one do we want to have a look at, chat? I'll be right back. I'm just gonna fill up this cup with some stuff to drink. Ayo, that lighting's graphics though. The lighting in Warframe, though. Yeah, this game is a pretty looking game. That's for sure. Okay, it looks like nobody has any major desire to go either way first. So let's start off with the let's start off with the thingo. Not this, but Oop, hang on, let me do that. Okay, let's start off with this thing. So a while ago, in a galaxy far, far away, in the middle of April, there was a Warframe update survey on that was done in the subreddit, so people can give an idea of like basically how we feel about the current state of Warframe. Probably record this actually. This might be a good idea. Okay, so there was a Warframe updates survey that was done on the subreddit. Okay, and apparently this is this was a survey about how people feel about, I guess, the current state of Warframe as well as just the update cycles in general. So let's just go through it. 543 responses. Here we go. What is your opinion on the current meta? Chat, what is your opinion on the current meta? Do you feel like the current meta is very negative, very positive, or somewhere in the middle? So I think right now the current meta is, well, there's a handful of metas obviously that exist. You've got the various metas in Eidolon hunting, but up until recently I wasn't aware that there was also this new meta in normal mode called Boom and, was it called Zoom and Boom or Boom and Zoom? Obviously the meta doesn't really exist until you come up with a dumb rhyming name for it. So that exists. The idea of using like, I don't know, Mirage and just like zooming through the map and blowing up everything at the same time. I personally don't come across that all that much, but I can definitely see why some people wouldn't like that. So I can definitely relate to some extent with the people around the bottom area of the boom and zoom meta. But I think I too would also sit around the 4 level. Like I'm super indifferent about the current meta. Also, when it comes to the meta, this is not something that I almost ever care about. Isn't that the same thing as the old Ember World on Fire memes? Yeah, exactly. It's essentially the same idea. You basically run through the entire map and you destroy everything at the same time in the entire map, and then whoever joins in, who does not participate in that meta, they're basically left to just run through the entire map while everything is dead, which kind of does make it boring for them. So if you do get affected by that on a near constant basis, I could definitely see how you would say that it's a very negative meta, because it does mean that one person hogs all the action and everyone else just kind of just sits there twiddling their thumbs. Me personally, I don't engage in it. I haven't seen a whole lot of people do it myself. So, you know, it kind of is what it is. Yeah. Alright. Nerfs in Warframe. What do you think? There should be no nerfs. Oh. Oh, okay. Okay, looks like we can finally retire the no nerf only buff memes. Because it seems like the majority of the respondents disagree with the idea that there should be no nerfs. Ooh, I am actually very proud of the Warframe community for achieving that kind of result. The least amount of people that actually responded are saying no nerfs, only buffs. Well, look at that, chat. Look at that. I'm very proud of the Warframe community. I actually completely agree with this. There absolutely should be nerfs. There are things in this game that are ludicrously strong. There are weapons in this game that massively outperform other weapons. And it would just be a lot easier to nerf that weapon down to a level that is still at least where it's still outperforming other weapons, sure, but at least not massively outperforming other weapons. I think that's absolutely fine. It is a lot easier to balance one weapon than it is to balance up 10 weapons, I reckon. Like, because then that just throws everything out of balance, if anything, right? I feel like it's better. I would rather DE spend a bit of time to sort that out and then just go and like, you know, do other stuff, you know, that kind of stuff. Please nerf Wukong. He's not that good, but I hate seeing him. Wukong is a pretty, like, I mean, let's be real here. Wukong is a pretty brainless Warframe to play. Like, that's for sure. Nerfs are okay if they change up the game. Sort of, yeah. Look, I feel like you can say that nerfs are okay if they change up the game when they change up the game to suit the kind of playstyle that you like. If, for example, if, for example, the boom and zoom playstyle right now happens to be specifically the kind of playstyle that appeals to you, and then DE nerfs that playstyle, yeah, you're not going to say that nerf is okay. You personally are not going to say that nerf is okay, and that's just human nature. You can see that right now with all the people who are kicking and screaming about the Void Strike change, because the Void Strike change is a nerf specifically to the playstyle that particular person specifically likes in Eidolon hunting. And so now that they can't really do that specific playstyle in Eidolon hunting, they're kicking up a fuss. And it makes sense. Like, it's what you expect. Nerf Disruptors and Energy XMI. They are actually nerfing Energy XMI. Disruptors, I don't know about that. But Energy XMI, that is in fact already getting nerfed. Hey, Cheesy Toasty, how's it going? So yeah, like, it just depends on, like, what they're nerfing and how it affects your playstyle specifically. Then you will either be okay with it or you'll actually kick up a fuss. That's just how it is. Nerfs are okay if they come with buffs. Yeah, I do agree with that. I like the idea of balance being a set of nerfs as well as a set of buffs, which is exactly what DE's been doing. Every time DE nerfs something, like remember when they brought about melee, it's not really. Remember when they brought about arcanes, weapon arcanes and all that jazz? Good, and with you? I'm doing alright, thanks for asking. When they brought about the weapon arcanes, huge buffs to primary weapons, secondary weapons, but then they also brought about some small nerfs, relatively small nerfs to melee. And of course, a lot of people kicked up a fuss. Oh my god, why did you guys nerf melee? Why'd you guys nerf melee? Because it's easier to nerf melee by a little bit and then bring up primary and secondary weapons by a lot, because it's a lot easier, because evidently there is a level that DE wants the power level of everything to be at, relatively, and melee was just a little bit higher, but primary and secondary weapons were a lot lower. So it's easier to so it makes sense to just buff primary and secondary weapons by a lot to reach a certain level, but then also nerf melee weapons a little bit just to bring it down to that particular level. So nerfs are definitely okay if they come with a combination of buffs. I absolutely agree with that 100%. I do not mind nerfs. Again, it's just depending on what they nerf. To me, the idea of I don't mind nerfs is definitely, certainly on a case-by-case basis, because if they nerf bows, I'll be pissed. I'm gonna say this right now. If they nerf bows, I'm gonna be pissed. Yeah? If they nerf the Paris Prime, which they won't, but let's just say they randomly nerf the Paris Prime, I'm gonna be pissed. Okay? So yeah, I don't necessarily mind nerfs. Definitely if they come with a combination of buffs, absolutely perfectly fine. That's such a Destiny thing to do, to nerf bows. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, like, I definitely don't not mind nerfs carte blanche. It really depends. It does depend on what they're nerfing, and so then I will look at, like, what they're nerfing and see whether or not it is fine. Like, they're getting rid of Flame Blast. I get that Flame Blast is generally speaking useless, but I'm a bit sad that it's getting removed anyway, because I do like to do the Hadouken. Very rarely, but I do like to do the Hadouken. Alright. Oh, here we go. Whose experience should the game be balanced around? Casual players, not so casual, slightly less than casual, mid-range players, slightly endgame players, endgame players. Hey, listen, as a veteran player, I gotta side with the endgame players here. Like, I'm sorry, this game needs to be a bit more harder, I feel like. If they nerf Yoreli, I'ma quit. Yeah, exactly. I'm sorry, guys, but this game needs to be balanced a bit more around endgame. And more importantly, it's not that... It's... Okay. Weapons and all that jazz, the power level should be balanced around the number 4 area. I agree with that. But content, we need more content that is balanced around the number 6 area, where like we have more of that kind of end game hardcore activity. I like Eidolons. That is that is like the right idea. Eidolons, Eidolons and Orb Mothers, they were basically the right idea. You know, multi-step, multifaceted kind of things. And obviously, if you go for a super duper sweaty Eidolon team, then you're gonna have to have the best gear possible. Okay, fine. Well, actually, no, you don't. But you just need to be able to actually bloody do the thing. Yeah, I get that. Okay. But like, we need more content around that. So at that point, the experience should, like, our power level should. I want there to be like something in Warframe where our power level is around this level, and we're trying to go up against enemies around this level. Level capping is such a thing, but again, I want to level cap. Except I don't want to be sitting there for 3 hours. So that's not. We're not going to take that into account. If level capping Eidolon Hunts is a thing. Chat, can you imagine if level cap Eidolon becomes a thing? That would be disgusting. But I would fight that. Like, I feel like I wonder if they'll ever do like a spiral. I wonder if they'll ever do like a tower level type, towering leveling type thing with the Unum. I feel like the Unum could have been, and it probably still can be, a wonderful opportunity because they actually made the interior of the Unum for the spoilers, by the way. They made the interior of the Unum for the new war, right? Now, what we know is Angels of Zaraman. They're using the Angels of Zaraman update as a way to continue justifying the creation of the Zaraman interior, right? Because that's what we're revisiting now with Angels of Zaraman. Maybe, hopefully, one day they'll do the same thing with the Unum. Maybe we'll have a tower, like a constantly, like a very quickly, rapidly scaling tower, and that's the Unum. That could be pretty dope. Not gonna lie, that would actually be really, really dope. And then they make like the Cetus hub even larger, so that you could potentially take the blimp, you know, to the Unum, and then chill with the Unum people who then want to go into the Unum and then go up the tower and like loot everything, but go up against like very rapidly scaling enemies. That could be really, really cool. I think we definitely need much more difficult gameplay. Much more difficult gameplay, you know. It could be like a disruptor type thing as well, where like buffs and nerfs show up randomly. Could be cool. Just don't make it like. Hang on. Yeah, just make it endless and not like as ludicrously stupid as Spiral Abyss. And I think we're set. What type of content do you look forward to the most? New quests, new locations, and then new events. Yeah, 100% agree. 100% agree. I feel like Warframe is in a pretty decent spot now where DE could probably focus more on quests now, which is probably what they're doing. New locations tend to come with new quests anyway, so that's fine. New events, I mean, if it's a brand new event, that's cool. But like a new quest, I think is much more interesting than a new event, because a new event kind of just comes and goes, but a new quest kind of sticks around, in my opinion. Like the staying factor of a new quest kind of sticks around. With like a new event like Scarspear, I like Scarspear, but once it's gone, I don't really think about Scarspear unless we're just randomly talking about Scarspear. With like the quests, you know, like the new war, Second Dream, War Within, you know, once we're done with that, yeah, they're one and done, you know, stories. But we'll talk about them regularly. Like, if anyone needs to bring them up for some sort of reference material, we'll bring them up. Because, you know, they're experiences that really stick with you. Events? Not so much. Which do you want more? New content, rework of existing content? Scarlet Spear is more of a war than new war, though. Yeah, but the new war was a pretty good quest in my opinion. So, you know, it's something that definitely sticks with me. And a lot of stuff goes down in the new war, so it's like, it's pretty dope. Okay. We still have 2/3 of the respondents saying that they'd rather have a rework of existing content. Okay, maybe I'm a little bit out of touch here. Chat, what possibly needs to get reworked? We've gone through weapons, right? Like primary, secondary weapons are now on par, if not slightly stronger than melee weapons. So they basically reworked that. Focus is getting reworked right now, again. And operators in general, actually, getting reworked again. We had apparently a bunch of augments are getting buffed. What's left? Helminth doesn't need to get reworked. I feel like Corpus Railjack could probably get reworked. But that's just my opinion, though. I don't think that's an opinion that's shared by not that many people, though. Well, actually, no. 50% of the community, I'm extrapolating massively. Normal type missions? You reckon? I don't know. Warframes? Inaros, yeah, fair enough. But, like, I don't feel like there's enough... Like, yeah, there's... Okay, fine. There's a few things that do need to get reworked, sure. But I don't think, like... I feel like we've already gone through enough, like... of like major system rework. When I hear rework of existing content, I'm thinking of like major system reworks. So I am thinking about like full-on weapon rebalancing or like full-on railjack reworking. Thrice, you know? Thrice. This is the 3rd version of railjack now. You know? Full-on like, I don't know, like if they somehow reworked Eidolons completely, or if they somehow reworked Orc Mothers completely, or if they somehow reworked modding completely. You know, that's the kind of thing what I'm thinking of when I say rework of existing content. If we're talking about like, oh yeah, Inaris needs a rework, okay, sure. But I would still say maybe even the whole damage system, TBH. You reckon? I mean, they kind of did that. You know, they kind of did that. They changed corrosive damage to be not as ludicrously valuable. They made viral damage ludicrously valuable, though. They made magnetic damage still very niche, but at least a little bit less niche. I just hope the voice thing is as fast as the dash. Yeah, I'm still 50-50 on the voice thing. We're gonna have to see how that turns out, but yeah. I don't know about that one, folks. I feel like new content is the way to go now. I feel like that's just what I mean. Like, I feel like enough of the major system reworks have been done where we are in a position where we can actually, where DE could actually focus a lot more on new content. I think DE has already reworked enough of like existing stuff. And so I feel like they should just go full ham. Angels of Zaraman, Juviri, hell, Unum, like I was saying, you know, 3rd Orb Mother, you know, things that are missing, the things that we still need, that aren't exactly reworks. I think that should be what that's what they should be focusing on. And yes, if Inaris could get a rework at the same time, that'd be great. New open worlds? Yeah, maybe. I just feel like open worlds take up so much of DE time when, like, they've already revealed, like, Juviri is a thing. Well, Juviri is going to be an open world, Cheesy Toasty, right? So, I think, right? I think they said that Juviri is meant to be an open world, right? So, that's a new open world. Boom, there it is, you know? Because, like, I want while we're at it, I want open space. I personally want to see open space. Well, you know, that's just me. I'm probably, like, one of 10% of the player base who wants to see open space. So yeah. But I feel like new content is where I would be. Is what I would be hoping for. That's what I would prefer more now than the reworking of existing content. Because there's not that much, in my opinion, that still needs major system reworks that I would put it before new content. I think there's enough done. The foundation is at least a lot more solid than it was like 3 years ago. That, you know, building new content on top of that now is probably the way to go. Let me know in the comments if you completely disagree. How would you like DE to update the game? Common but less impactful updates. Impactful but less common updates. Oh, no, I completely agree. Impactful but less common updates. It's fine by me. It's fine by me. DE doesn't need to constantly update the game with like small incremental updates. I actually do like it when they knuckle down and sort out like a giant thing and then give us a giant thing. Now obviously it's a giant thing that we then burn through in about a week, but it's a giant thing. And hell, if it's super duper impactful, it's a giant thing that we burn through in an entire week, but then it kind of lingers. Yeah, that's cool. You know, I don't mind that. And like Angels of Zaraman, here's the reality. Angels of Zaraman, we're going to log in first day when it updates. We're going to go through each of the 5 mission types that come with Angels of Zaraman. We're going to effectively burn through that update within a matter of like 2 hours. Right? We're going to burn through Angels of Zaraman effectively in 2 hours. And then there's going to be a few bits and bobs left. I think they mentioned that there was going to be something that we can like find and then hand in to someone, you know, so we might take a week or so to like find and hand in that. Then all the YouTubers will make all of their relevant videos. Oh my god, this is like the best thing that's come from Angels of Zaraman. This thing needs a fix, this thing needs a fix, this thing needs a fix. This is the best new weapon, this is the best new warframe, you know. We'll all make that content, yada 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 yada. Within a week, we'll be done. Okay? But I think we would still much rather that, like, DE takes the time to make a big update that we burn through in a week than DE just spending, like, 3 weeks, DE just randomly, incrementally, just, like, putting in some fresh buffs to some random things, etc, etc, etc. And then we just go and play some other games. And then sometimes come back to this game and play and have some fun for a couple of hours as I'm doing tonight, and you know, talk and shoot the shit and cool, awesome. And then go and play another game, and then come back, and then go and play another game, and then come back. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. You know, it's fine. And we're gonna burn through the next update in about a week. Cool. It's fine. That's the reality. That's the reality with a lot of games too. You look at Genshin Impact. They released the Chasm, an entire new playable area. Not as large as like an entire new not as large as like Inazuma, you know, but still large. And we burned through that within like 3 days. That's just the reality. Players gonna be like that. Especially the hardcore gamers. And with Warframe, it's even more hilarious because we don't have resin. So there's no time gaining really. There might be some building time gating, but aside from that, like, well, by building I mean like foundry time gating, but aside from that, like, there's not that much time gating involved in Warframe. So what should take us like a week to burn through, some people are gonna burn through in 3 hours because they're gonna hardcore go for it. They're gonna try and like go through it as quickly as possible. It just is how it is, man. It's just what they do. It's just what they do. Okay, what Warframe content needs an update or a rework the most? Tile sets, really? AoE meta, weaker Warframes, Hydroid, Railjack, Inaros, Yepparoni. 1,000,000,000% I'm with the Inaros, folks. AI resources, really? Maybe just ways of burning some of the common resources, sure. Operator rework, we're getting that. Trading rework, I don't know if trading needs a rework. That seems... Trading rework or trading update, I'm not entirely sure what they mean by that. All fixes? Yeah, I guess so. I mean, I haven't thought about all fixes pretty much since they showed up in Railjack. Old weapons, open worlds, sort of. Nyx, what the hell? Where? Oh yeah, Nyx. I guess a lot of people don't know how to use Nyx. Cross-platform, listen, that's coming, okay, folks? Just chill. Bounties rework, I've heard a lot about that. Status effects, I think that's already been reworked enough. Clans, damage, no, I think damage is fine right now. modding, I feel like it's fine. Unless they mean like how there's too many, you know, how there's too many mods that are effectively mandatory, in which case, yeah, I do agree with that actually. Standing farms, yeah, okay, fair enough. Relic system, Kuva, specifically in farming. Invasions, I do think that could be. I feel like we should get I feel like we need steel path invasions, because I honestly don't find invasions interesting when they're only level 20s. When it's like a level 20 mission, like I just find that so boring. Why do we not have steel path invasions, yo? Can't find Ureli for some reason. Ureli? Actually, yeah, I'm surprised Ureli's not here. I guess Ureli's fine, chat. Frost. Valkyr. Valkyr? She's... I feel like a lot of people don't understand how to use Valkyr. I mean, I don't know. In my opinion, Valkyr is fine. Valkyr is fine. Valkyr sucks? Oh, no, I completely disagree. I completely disagree. Maybe in your hands, KSD, how Valkyr sucks, but in my experience, Valkyr is dope. I mean, Valkyr too? I don't know, man. In my experience, Valkyr is dope. So, I don't know. Arcwing missions, yeah, no, I agree with that. Raids don't exist, though. Loki, yep, I agree with that. Focus is literally getting a rework. Planes of Eidolon needs a rework? Does it, though? I don't know, that seems unnecessary. Resources, K-Drive, UI. UI keeps getting reworked all the time. K-Drives... Nobody uses K-Drives enough, honestly. Oh, no, there's Ureli. Sorry. Cheesy Toast, sorry, there's Ureli. It's placed side up. Alright, yeah, so that's the end of that. So I think generally speaking, let me see. In conclusion, I agree mostly with I agree with the majority here. I'm so happy about this one. I'm so happy about this one. This one is, like I said, this one is 50-50. This one I completely agree with the majority on. This one I do not. Sorry, this one I think I'm still with the majority, more or less, on this one. This one, I feel like we need more endgame content, so I feel like I'm probably with the endgame players on this one. This one I completely agree on. This one I disagree with the majority on. This one I agree with the majority on. And this one, yeah, there's definitely some things in there that are... There's definitely some large things in there that I agree with, but there's probably some large things here that I don't really agree with. And then, of course, there's some smaller things I agree with 100%. So that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching, everyone. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think about this update survey in the comments below. If you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and until next time, I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Bye. Alright. Video done. I wonder how long that one was. We probably spent about... I probably was looking at a survey and just yammered on for half an hour. Is that half an hour content? That was a total guess. It was 27 minutes and 26 seconds. It was actually 27 minutes and 27 minutes of me just yammering. So there we go. Alright, I'm gonna turn on the music now. Because I can't remember who asked me to actually review this. But we're going to now review. By the way, as per title, Cetus's night for another 40 minutes. Oh! Thanks for letting me know. Okay. Alright, let's do this. Okay, this time I'm definitely bringing the right stuff, right? If anyone wants to join me for a quick, casual Eidolon hunt. Okay, if anyone wants to join me for a quick, casual Eidolon hunt, now, join me, now. Slash W slash join Kategari or slash W Kategari. Okay, I'm using radiation damage here.
The Lotus Prime.
And I'm using my anti-Eidolon build there. I believe my Moslin is using radiation damage. Awesome. My Arcobex is also using radiation damage. Let's turn the music back up. Thanks for letting me know, Kat. Thanks for letting me know. Alright, if anyone wants to join me, IPOP. Okay, I don't know who the hell this is. Okay, Moslin. Okay. Alright, let's do this. We're gonna go to Cetus. I'm not doing a Steel Path Eidolon Hunt today. Mainly because we're already like 10 minutes in. Lol. Like 12 minutes in, actually. We're already 12 minutes in. It's already difficult enough to do a Steel Path Eidolon Hunt when you have the full 50 minutes, let alone when you don't have the full 50 minutes. And I'm definitely using Void Strike this time, right? Sorry, no. I'm definitely using Virtuous Strike this time, right? I hope I didn't screw that up. I think the main issue with Valkyrie is that she does good raw damage, but she scales like all hell, and her 1 and 3 are so meh. Her 3 should be really, really good. What do you mean? Her 3 is, forced finishes. And forced finishes usually are very, very strong, no? Hey, let me check my... Okay, I just want to check that I am still using Virtuous Strike. Alright, let's do this. Yes, but it's inconsistent. I can't really agree with that one myself. It's so low kills per second. Can't say I agree with you on that one, mate. Okay, I'm still using a Nairu. Alright, let's go. Fast travel to Konzu. Alright, let's do this. Okay, I don't know if we'll be able... Oh! A Trinity! Nice! We'll be fine then. Oh, Cat's joining in. Nice. Three man. Okay, we'll be fine. Alright, here we go. Alright, Eidolon over there. Okay, I'm gonna start off by getting some lures. Where the hell's a lure? Alright. Alright, let's do this. Let's do this properly, eh? Or at least slightly properly. See, that's what I should have been seeing. When I did that Eidolon Hunt last time, my freaking Clamora was only doing like 12 damage per tick. See, that's a lot better. You know? That's what I was expecting to see. But I didn't see that because I accidentally had freaking Virtuous Trojan on it. Which really screwed me up. Alright, Ziggy. Wait, for real? Oh, it just decided to spawn over here. Oh, that's hilarious.
is insufficient.
Oh, nice.
You are directed to secure
Good job, team.
additional Eidolon lures. Energy spike. I advise falling back.
See? What a difference it makes to have Virtuous Strike instead of Virtuous Bloody Trojan.
Energy spike.
What a massive difference it makes. There we go. Okay, let's have a look around for some of the vommies. Is Trojan 90 something percent? I think it's like 95%. It used to be 100% actually. Okay, we gotta wait for IPO to come back before we pop this terror list, because they've decided to run away with our lures. So let's just wait for the lures to come back. Okay. Pop off. Oh, so you're doing 20 times more damage. Yeah, pretty much. So, like, if you look at, like, my Clamora, right? And I'm not necessarily... Well, I am using a Clamora, so... I guess that's really the... I guess the better, quote-unquote, right? But, like, if you look at, like... If you remember back to... The other run, right? Per tick, I was doing, like, 12 damage. Now, per tick, I'm doing, like... Somewhere between 100 and 200 damage. Per tick. You know? And that makes a huge difference, obviously. Like, anyone with like a fundamental understanding of mathematics recognizes that that's a huge amount of damage. That's a huge difference in damage. So, like, definitely, like, yeah, obviously I'm not a better memer, but, like, you know, I know when there's things that you do sometimes that just doesn't make any sense. And using Virtuous Trojan in an Eidolon Hunt is just one of those times where it just makes no sense. Alright, Harry's over here. Is he coming from the goddamn ground? What's going on? Oh, he is coming from the goddamn ground. Let's shoot for its arms first. Alright, everyone keep moving. Oh, you went for his legs first? I would have gone for the arms first. I feel like the arms is just so much... The arms are just so much more annoying to deal with. So I personally go for the arms first. Or in this case, the armpits, actually. Alright, everyone move around! Oh, you son of a bitch. Is that a... That's an actual barrier? Oh, boo! Friggin' boo! Uh-oh.
Energy's back. I advise falling back.
Alrighty. Man, necromancs are a bit overpowered, aren't they? Okay, I'm going for that under armpit.
Energy's back.
Did we get it? Nice! Nice, so let's see. Let's do a recap. Arm down, arm down? Is that underarm down as well? Oh no, there's an armpit one left. I'm going for the armpit one. Oh, prime position. Got it. Alright, that leg is last. I want to go under Yolan's outfit. Dude, same here, man. Same here. Jesus Christ, man. This Trinity here is popping off. I advertised it as a casual Eidolon Hunt, but this dude's running around with like 15 lures at this point. Damn. Is this Yalan? Yeah, pretty much. Alright, let's do this. Pop in its head now. Probably from the necrolist. Probably from a necromech, but still. Nice, nice, nice. I'll grab all of that. Thank you, thank you. Like, I will say this, Shrine of the Eidolon was probably one of the best, it was probably like one of the greatest, I feel like, not necessarily the best update to the game. I still think like the first Railjack update and maybe, and the New War were like probably still like some of the best updates the game's ever had. But Shrine of the Eidolon is definitely like up there as like one of the best updates this game has ever had. What do you guys reckon? Bringing Tridolons into the game, I think, was just such a great update. Like another update. The new one is looking good. Yeah, Angels of Zaraman is shaping up to be a really dope update as well. I'm looking forward to the idea that Umbral Wisp will now seek out players. Alright, let's go for Under the Arm. I want to go for Under the Arm. Okay, I got an arm instead, but that'll do. That'll do. Oh crap, this is a danger zone! Danger zone. What the hell is Void Shadow? Oh. Jesus Christ. That was an insta-gib. Okay, I guess I'm on operator duty then. Uh-oh. I should probably actually see if void damage is decent against enemies now. You know when they did that void damage sort of rework? Not really rework, but like as part of the damage update, they made it so that void damage had no negative modifiers. I should probably try and see if that's like decent against Corpus and Grenier now. Because before it had a negative damage modifier against Grenier. Specifically against Grenier Flesh, which actually meant all Grenier. Which was a bit sad. But now that that's not a thing, perhaps it's actually pretty decent and I'm just sleeping on it. Because I keep thinking like, oh... Like, you know, where they're increasing the damage of operators, but like... At the same time, it's like... Operators don't really... At least... Didn't really do a whole lot of damage before. I guess now they do. But with like Nairo Wisps and stuff like that. But I don't know, man. I don't know. Alright. When it wakes up, we pop off. We're gonna beat this guy's ass so hard. Anyone who doesn't know better is gonna think we're actually a sweaty 3-man. Oh, we're already popping off. GG. GG. Wait, did we even have enough? Oh, we had enough lures. Yeah, we have way more than enough lures. Yeah, I would have been shocked if that was not enough lures. Ah. That counts as a bounty. Nice. Good stuff. What a difference it makes not using Virtuous Trojan. Something I never advocate for in Eidolon Hunts. And the only reason why I used it last time was purely by accident. And what a regrettable accident that was. That was nice. I do want to, you know what I do? Okay. When the new focus changes come out and the operator reworks come out, I want to try Steel Path Eidolon Hunting. I want to see if it's a lot easier using like the Void Strike, which gives you 1,000% extra damage. Or rather just times 10 your damage. I want to see if Steel Path Eidolon Hunting becomes like so much more viable. Alrighty. I guess I didn't really need to like have a specific Vara build, lol. But still, like running viral damage on Ivara makes sense. Alright, let's reset my Ivara. Back to that. Back to... Oh, I think I'll stick to Infinite Squared Ivara. Oh yeah, I should probably... I haven't used my... You know what? I feel like these days I just don't use Void Rig that much anymore, chat. And it's like, it's one of those things where like, I never expected that to be the case. I always thought that like, oh yeah, no, there's no way in hell I would ever use Bone Widow. But now, like, nowadays, I use Bone Widow so much more than I use Void Rig. I think it's because with Bone Widow, at least all of the Bone Widow abilities are somewhat useful. You know, whereas with Void Rig, 2 of the abilities are not terribly useful. When did you take off your suit jacket? I wasn't wearing a suit jacket. What are you talking about? Where's Mom Piano background music? Ah, that would be if I was streaming during the day. I'm streaming during the night, so that's not happening. Why do you think I was wearing a suit jacket? And stream during the day? Dude, I work during the day. I work during the day, and then when I'm not working during the day, I have other things I need to do. It was yesterday then? No. Just don't work. Just don't work, 3-head. Yeah, wouldn't that be nice? Remember you wearing an Iron Spider jacket? Oh! Jumper, not a jacket. The Iron Spider hoodie is a jumper, not a jacket. Alright, before I call it a night, we have been wanting to have a look at the Eximus Rework Dev Workshop video. And we will talk about it. It is not a blind reaction, it is something that I've already seen. So I'm going to skip the intro and the objectives, and we're going to start with the Overguard.
Level or low level. So we are introducing a more universal Eximus resistance and also tweaking the way that their health, armor, and shields will scale, making them more of a formidable adversary.
So basically the way that Overguard is going to work, ladies and gentlemen, is that it's essentially a flat... It's like a flat secondary HP shield. The idea is that apparently your abilities can hit the shield, but it makes them invulnerable. Could you make the video a bit louder? You know what? I'm going to start again, and I'm going to record it as well.
Not long.
We're going to make the video a lot louder, actually. 230%.
Pool of Eximus unit types, but not all
How about
of them
that?
are actually identifiable in battle.
How's that?
Also, they don't typically stick around that long. High level...
Cosmic background radiation is a riot.
Thank you. Okay. One sec. Let me just turn down the game volume because it's going to get loud with the game volume as well. All right.
Or low level. Not long. High.
Okay, here we go. What? Anyway, let's do this. Xmas Rework Dev Workshop video. I've already watched this before, like I said, so I'm going to skip through the intro and the objectives because I think we already know what the intro of the objectives are. We're going to go straight into the details. Let's just go.
High level or low level. So we are introducing a more universal Xmas resistance and also tweaking the way that their health armor and shields will scale, making them more of a formidable adversary. Introducing Overguard, a new health pool on top of their regular stats that must be removed before you can take down their health and shields. Overguard is an additive amount independent of the enemy's health and shield scaling and is indicated with a bar over top of their existing health and shields. While Overguard is active, it will keep Xmas units immune to Warframe crowd control abilities.
Warframe abilities are able to actually break that shield. It turns out. So, for example, if you're running Protea and you go up against a bunch of XMI with their Overguard, you can actually just use the Protea guns to shoot down those shields. That's the idea. Once they lose their shields, once they lose their like Overguards, they become susceptible to crowd control. That's essentially how that works. So don't worry. As a mag, I'll still put a magnetized bubble in on them, but that magnetized bubble is going to move with them, and so then you just shoot them. So I just shoot them with my arrows. That'll break their shields. They'll then probably get stuck by the magnetized bubble, and then we'll go from there. That's essentially how that's supposed to work. Yeah. So blazing artillery, great way of just getting rid of that Overguard. It's not a huge problem. I think the idea is that it's supposed to be like this flat HP type thing that is scaling based off enemy level. So I think she says a little bit later on that the idea is that the quote-unquote weaker XMI units like a Charger will end up benefiting a lot more than the larger XMI units like, for example, an Ancient, because they're gonna, I guess, have the same amount of HP increase, but like it's gonna feel a lot more, I guess, like a problem with Chargers than it would be with Ancients, because Ancients are, you know, they are what they are.
Take out their Overguard, they become susceptible to crowd control again. Health, shields, and armor for Xmas now all scale faster at higher levels, up to a point where it will eventually flatten out. I
wonder what that means for level capping. I mean, it probably ends up being the exact same for level capping, but we'll just have to
boost
see.
To enemies like butchers more than heavy gunners, and to make a difficulty more consistent across enemy type.
Okay, maybe I'm not correct about the idea that it's a one-to-one scaling thing. I don't know. We'll have to see. There might be details about that in the dev workshop written up version of it. I don't know. Wait, is that... oh, this dude's... Okay, yeah. So this is So, okay, we're starting to see... okay, my camera's blocking it. We're actually starting to see Madurai in action. So if you look at the top right-hand corner with that 1000%, that's the Madurai thing. So she's just burned her entire energy pool, I guess. Right?
More consistent across enemy types.
Yeah, so she just burned her entire energy pool, and now she's doing 1000% more damage. Or rather, 1000% damage, so that's really cool.
Second objective of the Xmas Reborn, which is the visual and audio overhaul to all Xmas unit types. We're going to start with the Blitz Xmas unit. Currently, Blitz units use a shockwave knockdown. Now they're going to summon a frontal chain blast attack by slamming their fist into the ground.
Yeah, so basically it's just the difference between radial and frontal on. So, yeah, it's still the same. It's still the same shenanigans.
Erupting from below.
It's still the same shenanigans.
Units themselves are now also
Mom Gary?
covered
No,
in
Dad Gary.
Energy effects.
Although apparently, wait, is this the one where you can dodge it? No. That's a different one.
Energy leech or parasitic Xmas units, depending.
Yeah, so basically energy leeches are getting nerfed.
On what faction you fight. Currently in game, they have an invisible aura that drains,
which is very annoying to deal with.
Now they're going to periodically spawn an energy.
Oh, so they're basically going to They're basically gonna magnetic proc you. Okay, so that's how that works.
It's detonated within seconds and will drain a large amount of energy if not avoided. It's identified by an expanding energy zone that matches the same effects as the unit and an audio.
So basically, just keep moving, don't stand in the thing, and you won't get magnetic proc. That's essentially it.
Pure shrouded in a
That's essentially it.
energy that manifests around their body.
And it's a lot easier to figure out where they are. I like the idea of these visual changes. I like that it's probably going to be a lot more easier to identify them, because that's definitely one of the things that was like really
Next up,
difficult.
We have Guardian
Okay, Guardian Eximus units, I feel like are going to be the most difficult to deal with because of that damn shield.
Eximus units.
I don't know, let me know what you think about that in the comments.
Radial shield charge pulse for allied enemies.
Because this thing just straight up looks like a mini
Now
boss.
they have 3 rotating shields that fully block.
Like this dude just straight up looks like a mini boss.
Also create a similar visual effect on.
Which is probably what they were going for.
Applies a damage reduction buff on them. Shoot through the gap.
That's just
damage the.
No, dude, this is literally a boss mechanic in Destiny 2. Yeah, exactly. This is a boss mechanic in Destiny 2. That's right, beat his ass.
Next up, we have Leech and Sanguine Eximus units.
Yeah, Leech is Sanguine next to my
Currently, they
units.
have life
Yeah, the
damage,
Vex.
Whereas now,
The
similar
Vex
to the
dude
energy
in, I want to
counterparts,
say,
Eximus
Nessus. I think. No, not Nessus. No, Nessus is gone. It doesn't matter. Europa? Europa. Yeah, the Vex dude in like Europa or something rather.
now spawn.
Oh,
health leech
sorry.
zones,
Oh, you're talking about
which will
the.
take away at your health
You're talking about the
invaded.
Hydra, I
and
think it's
also
called.
heals nearby
Bottom line
enemies.
is, Nessus is
Eximus
not
units
gone.
now glow red with a pulse.
Isn't Nessus gone?
Vortex of energy.
Doesn't matter.
Along to Shock and the newly added.
Okay, yeah. So this dude looks cool, but I wonder how powerful this particular one is going to be.
Bioelectric.
It's probably going to be really annoying from a
That's right, infested
because it's
from
electric damage. I
downtown
feel like electric damage against Warframes tends to do
Currently,
really
Shock
well.
Eximus units produce
Somehow,
a
like getting
small
electric procced in
electrical damage
as a
over
Warframe
area.
tends
Now
to
they
like
will spawn
kill you.
3 electric
So maybe this
orbs
dude does a lot of
that hover in
damage.
place for
We'll see.
seconds,
We'll see.
But they
We'll
will
see.
increasing
Maybe this dude's actually gonna just straight up kill people.
being released and honing in on
Shields just
fire.
get yeeted. Yeah,
Visually,
probably.
Shock Eximus units have mini versions of the electrical orbs orbiting around them, while they also appear to be covered and crackling.
Jesus Christ!
Electricity. Electrical orbs orbiting around them, while they also appear
Bang! Oh, that's with, the new Void Strike. But Jesus Christ, man, he's just.
to be covered.
Jesus
and
Christ, just
crackling.
one shot from whatever app that was, and that just took out like
Next
nearly
up,
the
we
entire
have
thing.
Arson or
Okay,
Caustic
these dudes, there we go. The
Currently,
Arson
they
Caustic
produce
Examite.
a
These
fire
dudes look
blast
really,
attack
really
that
cool.
knocks down and damages enemies.
The idea that like they have basically Elden Ring mechanics, I think that's really, really cool.
Maintain a fire blast attack, but you can counter the fire blast by simply rolling through it to negate.
Like, yeah, obviously you just basically roll through it, but
You are
like,
hit, the damage
this is Warframe.
As a force.
not a lot of people are used to that.
The Arson Eximus units themselves are now completely
Of course, if you're running Prime Shot footage, you probably don't care anyway. But still, I like that they're basically implementing, this kind of movement mechanic where you can basically dodge that. You can basically dodge a probably really hard hitting heat proc
engulfed
if you
in a roaring
just
flame.
dodge properly. That's really cool. So they're gonna be annoying to fight en masse, but like Elden Ring mechanics, I'm fine with it.
Next up, we have Venomous Eximus units. Currently in game, they produce a small toxin area. Now,
Oh yeah, these guys are just gonna be annoying. They're just gonna kill me. But yeah, as a mag player, these guys are just straight up gonna kill me.
coming into contact
With their friggin'
gas
giant-ass
with
toxin
a
procs, that's just how it's gonna happen.
effect. It's also worth noting that only enemy melee units can become Venomous Eximus units.
It does help that they can only be melee units though.
Finally, we have Arctic or Frozen
Arctic Eximus units.
which
Oh yeah, get ready. Oh no. Yeah, Arctic Eximus units. I think they're mainly unchanged, right?
represent their mechanics very well.
They're still more or less the same thing, right?
mentioned
Yeah, they're still more or less the same thing. So that's basically it. Yeah, generally speaking, I'm pretty keen beans to like fight these new XMI. Obviously, the energy leech getting nerfed per se. I think that's awesome. And I like what the other ones can do. So yeah, that's basically it. Let me know what you think about all this in the comments below. Otherwise, hope you guys enjoyed. If you liked this video, hit that like button, subscribe for more Warframe content, and until next time, I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Bye. Another one done. And with that, I'm actually going to call it a night. Thanks for watching, everyone. Hope you guys enjoyed this stream. If you did, don't forget to follow and feel free to sub. If you're watching on YouTube now or in the future, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, you didn't enjoy it, huh? Tough. Well, until next time, I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching.